Hello, and welcome. My name is MiniBetrayal, and this is Factorio, episode 27. In the last episode, we started making some purple signs. However, I realized that, I can't count. This is how many we need for just one of these to be running full time. So, what I'm going to do is just get rid of that. Whoops. You can stay there. It turns out that we don't need 4, we actually need 17, which can't be supported by half a yellow belt of stone. So instead, I am indeed going to go with the electric ones. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think it's 17. It's, was it 18? It's half of 35 rounded up. 34 is 17. I'll put one more in for luck. And then I can just extend this down. And put in a whole line of stone. Whee! That's too many inserters. And again. Okay, get rid of that. You can just come straight down here. And I'm out of belts. Fantastic. Yeah, you can go there, you can go there. And then on this side, just click and drag up. I'm gonna need... Okay. Oh, missed a couple. Okay, let me go grab a couple more belts. I've also cleaned off the excess engine production. And in terms of science, the next one we're going to do is Advanced Electronics 2, because that's how we can start moving onwards towards processing units and high-tech science, that kind of thing. This episode, once I've fixed up a mess I made last episode, we're going to start working towards sulfuric acid so we can get those processing units. And oh, it's a long way. Okay, I've got a lot of crap in my inventory, apparently. Let's put those away. Don't need that. Don't need that. We will be using it later, but I have it in my blueprint book. I think that'll do for now. Okay. Let's have a look and see... Oh. I wondered, I was expecting Purple Science to have built up over here, but no, I'm missing an underground belt for some reason. Well, luckily we don't need Purple Science for Advanced Electronics 2. Okay. I must admit, I thought a full yellow belt of stone would be enough. It is not. Okay. Once that gets upgraded, we should be okay. There's not a lot I can do about it now, so we're not going to be making the required amount of purple science per second. But we'll just have to deal with that. Let's get rid of the spare ones of... Oops, wrong one. Spare ones of them I have. Alright. Okay, so that's that fixed up. Sulfuric acid. Okay, of course takes sulfur. Sulfur takes water and petroleum, so we're going to come back over here to our oil facility and we're going to, let's grab a bunch of them. Okay, now sulfuric acid requires 5 sulfur to make a batch. Let's just say we're after 50 per second, so we need 5 sulfur per second. These make 2 sulfur per second, so theoretically we need 3 or 2.5 sulfur making machines per one of these machines. So let's see if we can come up with a good ratio for that. So if we want like 2.5. So it would be something like this. Let's make another one of them. Like that, with sulfur going in these directions. I think. Yeah, so if that one's making sulfur, copy, 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 copy. Got 5 of those, so they should output 10 sulfur per second, and these ones would use up 10 per second. However, this doesn't give us a lot of room for pipes. So let's see if we turn these around. Let that one come in from the side like that. Let's see. Before I do too much work here, is this actually in a good place? It'll do. I've got enough room for a little bit more expansion of plastic up there. So if we bring in, let's see, I've got some pipes on me. If we do this kind of thing over here, so there is our water in, and there is our, so water in from there, petroleum in from there. Want more room for light oil cracking, so I won't actually take it over that far. We'll do something very similar down here. So water and petroleum. There and there. We also need water up here, and we also need petroleum down there. So if I take up one more on the top, and do something like this, and there, that should put everything where it needs to go, and then we just need outputs. So how should we do that? Okay. Okay, there's a space over here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap that around and move these pipes over to the other side. So water comes from down there to there this time, and then petrol will have to come in. Why did I go the long way around? From up here to there. Okay, link that up. Get rid of the extra links on this side. And put that back where it was. Okay, then I'm going to move them. I'm going to give them an extra input each, because they get made quite fast. And then the sulfuric acid outputs can come around this side. To some storage tanks. Three. Like that. Okay, let's power this, and we can actually make substations now. So let's power it with a substation, and oh, it still wants to be hooked up though, funnily enough. Okay, so that's all powered, then we just need to hook it in. Okay, so petrol can come from there. Water can come from here. Make sure I've got that the right way around. Yes, yes. This side isn't working because this entire side isn't hooked up at all. So let's think. How shall I hook that up? See if I hook it up this way. And we'll take water on the other side. Is that going to work? It's not going to work very nicely. Okay, oops, that was silly. No, has to be one more than that. Otherwise it'll mix in with the petrol. There we go, water. So now these ones should be working as well. Okay, they still need iron, which I totally missed. So we do have an iron line here. That's being used. Not very much of it. Can we squeeze iron down somewhere else? No, I'm going to pinch the iron from here. Okay, so that's going to come across this way. I'm going to pinch it again and take it down there. And that's going to go down and over to there. And we have sulfuric acid. Okay. Now, the sulfuric acid I do want on the bus. So, where's my underground pipes gone? Here. Let's see if we can squeeze this up through this way and get it on the bus. This is the line I want it on. Oops. Will that squeeze past all of that? Yes, it will. Good. And that's just going to run right along here. In fact, will that go past there? Yes, it will. Will it go one more? No. Okay, and that's my sulfuric acid line, which makes this 1, 2, 3, 4th section now up to its complement of 8. Okay, let me just do a little bit of tidying up with the corners here. There. Okay, that should take sulfuric acid along. Good. Okay, then we have a power issue, because we've got a lot more stuff running now. Okay, let's see, make sure it is a power issue and not a coal issue. It is a power issue. So, I think the time has come to double that. So let's see, it was 20, wasn't it? Yeah, 20 boilers, 40 steam engines. That's... yeah. So, all of them, and... what is it I'm actually missing out on? Stone. Let's pinch a bit of stone. Yoink. And 40 of these. So that plus another 26. Need more iron. Was it 26? Yes, it was. And all of them. Okay. Now this coal here is no longer being used. Why is... oh, I was wondering why stone was building up there, because we already decided, or stone bricks were building up, because we had already decided that the one belt of stone coming in wasn't enough. But it's just, again, a lack of power. Okay, so let's... you can do that. Let's... oops. Okay. Luckily it wasn't a massive mistake. You can go like that. Don't need you. Don't need any of you. Or you. Okay. Ah yes. And purple science is building up. Let's go and fix that underground belt. We're heading back this way anyway. Got it ready to go. Where is it? Over here. Bonk. Done. Okay, now we're using a third belt for science. Which one is that? That's coming in down here. We do need to put in at least that row. And at least this row as well. And let's see, which way around shall we have these? Let's keep it symmetrical. There, and one on the top, and on this side it's kind of anti-symmetrical, I guess. Okay, and we're going to need more power. And over here to might as well put in these extra ones as well. Why not? Just have it ready for when space science comes along. Okay, now let's go over to power, because we've nearly got this lot ready to go. We're also going to need more iron, because we're going to need more burner inserters. Yoink. Okay, it looks like this iron deposit over here, not iron deposit, coal deposit has dried up. So I'm going to tidy up from here, I think. We'll output priority that to that side and let the rest of it just go straight in there. Get rid of this. and just have that come straight down that way. And now we've got that in the middle. Okay. Another row of these. What? I swear I made... Oh no, I did. I'm just not leaving the necessary gaps between them. My bad. Gaps. Now I'm gonna have an extra boiler at the end, aren't I? Ugh. Some random pipes on the ground. Yep. You can live there. Now, this may well end up causing a coal problem, but, well, yeah, we'll sort that out later. So, some of these. Then some pipes. Bum 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 bum. Oops, no, that one is an underground pipe, which comes up to there, and I need another one of the offshore pumps. And yes. Naturally, I want to actually hook these up to the grid. And power is up to where it should be again. Excellent. Right. Ooh, that's a lot of pollution. Okay, just a couple more things to mark off on the map. This area is purple. Purple. There it is. Confirm. Yeah, all of that is purple science, actually. Okay. And now we've got that, let's actually do some stuff that requires purple science. Automation 3. And it's going. Okay, I don't actually have any more tidying up to do this episode, because, yeah, the only thing we actually added was that. Most of it was, panicked running around fixing things. Next episode, I don't know what we'll do next episode. I want to get blue belts as quickly as possible, because there's no point upgrading to red belts. But once we get to blue, I can start upgrading everything, increase throughput, that kind of thing. In the meantime, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again soon.